The release of Linda Woodman is not being explained today by corrections officials. They call it only a negotiated release. Prison spokesman Ron Taylor says he can add nothing beyond that, not even why Miss Woodman was the hostage selected to go free. She today is not talking with newsmen, and Taylor says that's both her wish and the wish of TDC, an indication that perhaps Miss Woodman knows more about the negotiations than officials presently want released. One news item she did bring out with her, however, was word that 35-year-old hostage Ron Robinson was never shot, as had been reported first by Assistant Corrections Director Don Kirkpatrick. Today, Taylor said officials were not particularly surprised to learn that Robinson had not been shot after all.
It was our contention that that shot that was fired, I believe, Thursday of last week was a bluff shot. And we maintained that everyone was well and healthy to our knowledge. I believe Saturday and Sunday, news media talked with Carrasco over the telephone for interviews. At that point, some of you talked with Mr. Robinson, and he said that he had been shot. At that point, we had, to go on that he had been shot. And I believe at some time there you were questioning my veracity at that point. By Miss Woodman's words, he has not been shot.
Taylor didn't know why other hostages who have left the library since Carrasco set up shop there 11 days ago didn't say anything about Robinson's non-injury. And the vigil goes on. Now the grounds where newsmen wait has a permanence about it. A plastic-covered building with tables for equipment has found only irregular use since a news blackout was slapped on the negotiations by corrections officials yesterday. Other than that permanence, there's little noticeable change around Huntsville prison since the siege began. Today, there was even a respite from the pressure as negotiations didn't get started until mid-afternoon. The last newsmen knew the talks were still bogged down over the hostages Carrasco wants to take with him on an armored car ride to freedom. TDC says hostages must be released first. This is as near as reporters can get to the only back gate area of the Huntsville unit. And if Fred Carrasco should make his break to freedom, this is the way he would have to come. The area is heavily guarded. The guards are heavily armed. Prison officials are making it quite clear that now they don't expect Carrasco to get outside the prison walls. But they'll be ready, just in case he does. Tracy, Rowlett, Channel 8 News at Huntsville.